I'm the West 45627 here, and I'm going to be doing Team Midday in my career. And the reason why I wanted to do it.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kind of hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Gorsberg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team. That game brought the season series to 2-1. Thornton comes in for Beal, and Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also, was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Iguodala is out there with Scott. Then there's Teague, and it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. Dishes it to Teague. Splitter sets a screen off the pick. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night.
And in the second round, the Wizards continue to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup. And all those buzzer beaters from both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
One assist.
The shot is off. Nice D from Scott.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's all on him.
Great team.
He looks like
team that you think is a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Gortat's checked in for Nene. Porter comes in for Markieff Morris. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Tavo Cephalosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. On the court for Atlanta, Iguodala in at point guard. Mike Scott out there with Cephalosha. Then it's Splitter, and it's Teague in at the shooting guard position.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Here's Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Iguodala's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Inside, it's tipped and stolen at contact, missing the shot.
Wow.
Shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
End of this quarter.
And so it's a close game.
It's time for a halftime now. Alright, we're in here. I'm not in here. Wish I were.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. The amount of scoring we got from close range was great. Keep looking to make those quick fire entry passes. It's hard to argue with a bunch of layups and 6-footers. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle. Get ready to go, Wizard!
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the 3rd.
Looking at the game Bazemore's been having.
Nene comes in for Gortat. And Dudley subbed in for Porter. And a change for the Hawks. Iguodala's checked in. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Nene is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Dudley in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Picked by Horford. Iguodala kicks to Millsap. Iguodala against Beal. Iguodala the pass to Horford, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. For the Hawks, Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore, and it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Nene the screen, and Wall kicks to Dudley. Morris dishes to Dudley. Back to Morris. Dudley the pass to Nene. 6 on the shot clock. That is good. And it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Atlanta with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Iguodala kicks to Cephalosha. Back to Iguodala for the lead. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And, guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Wall dishes to Nene. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Nene's got it all tied up now for Washington. Iguodala kicks to Cephalosha. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Lets it go from 14. Millsap, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Iguodala no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And so it's Washington.
We win!
With the win.
Oh, wait.
What a show they put on
Washington
here at home
won?
tonight.
Tremendous
man?
work all the way down to the wire.
How do we lose?
You're just wondering what would happen next. Major drama. And we saw good.
We got to forget
That's
about
it,
that
folks.
one.
All right,
The NBA
well, at
regular
least we got through
season
this
is
game,
in the
so
books.
now we can see
This is
the
Kevin Harlan saying
part.
thank you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, yeah, let's get it. That's a lot, man.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, John Wall.
There are 2 types of point guards, Ernie. Kenny would know nothing about that. He shot the ball every time he touched it. Anyway, the guys who keep everyone involved and the guys who could do it all for themselves. He's a great distributor. He's always going to get his assists, but when they need someone to take over, Wall's the guy.
He's their floor general, guys, and tonight he showed everyone why he's got the keys to their offense. He was dropping dimes all over the place. A grand total of 14 assists. He was always one move ahead, keeping the defenders on their heels the entire game.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.
All right. Let me take off my mic so you guys can hear this part.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire. Io non
Can't believe the regular season's done. Some of those games I can barely remember, but we did it. We made the playoffs.
So after this
and tonight,
game,
I
you
make my
get
postseason debut.
See
I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie.
The
I can't wait to see what this team can do. Like KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
Details, guys, details.
Take care of the ball. Get back in transition. Rebound. Push the tempo. Control the pace. Set the tone.
The Air Canada Center is filled to capacity. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
I'm still not even first.
So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up.
Atlanta leading by 3. T kicks to Iguodala. From the baseline. And he hits the jump shot.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Lowry against Iguodala. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Joseph. D right on him. Biombo, no luck.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Lowry kicks to Joseph. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
The Hawks leading by 3. Iguodala dishes to Millsap. Cephalosha kicks to Iguodala. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have the most blocks during the regular season. 5th, the Raptors.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Scotty's checked in for Paul Millsap. It's DeRozan with the drive. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Iguodala. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Joseph. Fires the 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Joseph's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Recently, we sat down with Freak to discuss his NBA future as a free agent this offseason. You know, Clark, it sounds like he hasn't ruled out the possibility. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trailing. And so in the game for the Hawks, Iguodala, he's in at point guard. Splitter is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Teague, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DeRozan's got 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good on both. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Carroll with the screen on Iguodala. Pass to Carroll. Shoots from 12. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. The drive by Iguodala, and that one's good. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now, here's Biombo. Splitter covering. The shot by Lowry, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Iguodala, no good. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Ross with a wide open look, and the three off target.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And he finished it off with a layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And Iguodala comes to help. Takes the three. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're starting to get a little triple happy. Falling in love with that three-pointer.
Starting to cast them up a bit too often here in the second.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. For 3, Ross. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots. Teague drives in. The pass to Iguodala. Can't get it to go.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And so that's the end of the...
Okay, Kevin, here with Coach K.
We might lose.
Welcome you back to our
in the playoffs.
Biombo is checked in for Patterson. Damari Carroll comes in for Ross. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. We've got DeRozan. Damari Carroll is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Joseph in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Marked down low that time.
Who's that turnover on me?
1:36 left in the third quarter.
I barely even had the ball.
Feeds it to Carroll. Dishes to Valanciunas. He kicks to Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Biyombo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, they got it.
Points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Iguodala kicks to Splitter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound, Atlanta.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
11 feet away. Iguodala. No good. Now Joseph. He has 7. And DeRozan kicks to Biyombo. Here's Joseph on the money from 12 feet away. Joseph's got 9 points.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always get...
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage. Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Joseph in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Hawks, Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. On the court for Atlanta, Iguodala in at point guard. Scott is out there with Horford, and it's Tabo Shafalosha, and it's Korver in at the shooting guard position.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for Toronto.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kyle Lowry. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Korver passes to Iguodala. That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical.
Kyle, how big a factor was the defense you guys played tonight?
You know, we focused in a lot on defense.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
It seems like Kyle Lowry just gets better with age. And his performance tonight will show you how far he's come as a basketball player. We know he's a great perimeter scorer, but now he can slice defenses up and get to the rim. All mixes together and makes one dynamite player.
Starting out the
Jed Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
Alright, so this is the last chapter. For the whole game. Too much.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching, contributing teammates, and God willing, good health. And we all know that's not a guarantee. Now, the reality is you're not in control of any of those other factors, but if you, as the star player, fail to win and deliver a championship, you will be held responsible. You will be scapegoated, you will be villainized, and you will be punished accordingly. So when you say to me that as a free agent, all you care about is being in the best position to win, I understand what you mean. But again, that's not only up to you. Now, I'm going to call my guy at Apollo Jets. I'm going to get us a private plane for this tour. I promise you, you're going to love the free agency experience. Now, your relationship with Vic has unfortunately cost us in some of these negotiations. We had 10 teams interested. We now only have 3. But thankfully, you wised up when it came to Vic. Have you been in contact with Vic? Yo, Freak, look at me.
He still has one of my cars, Dom.
What did I tell you about the L word?
The L word? What is...
Loyalty. I don't know what kind of hold this Vic has over you, but it makes me scared. You're a free agent for the first time in your career, and the only person you need to be loyal to is you. You need to be an FOF. You need to be a friend of Freak. Let's forget about winning without appropriate compensation and loyalty that hasn't been earned and isn't deserved. This is a tough business, Freak. We need to be tougher. Come on.
CC?
Woo! Lord Jesus, I was about to blow a gasket. Okay, Freak. Now, there are very few options on the table, and I want you to explore them all before making your final decision. Whatever you decide, it needs to be an informed decision, not an emotional one. The larger the markets, the greater resources at your disposal, and exposure for you. But if you don't allocate these resources properly, then it's just a big spotlight on you as you lose.
Well, thank you kindly, big sis.
She's right, Freak.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Team Freak. That's what we're about.
Oh, whoa, I don't know if I like this.
What?
Dom and CC high-fiving like that?
I mean, yeah, why you got so certain I'm gonna lose?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one thinks you're going to lose.
You guys sure sound like it.
We just want you to select a franchise that has great coaching, super talent, exposure, but most importantly, a ton of cap space. If the team doesn't win and you're to blame, at least you won't be broke, capiche?
Capiche.
Also, you should make sure it's somewhere you want to raise a family, but no pressure.
You guys have made this decision so much easier.
What do Mom and Dad say?
You know what they say. I mean, but honestly, I'm torn. I've heard and listened to what you've all had to say. Don't take this the wrong way. There's just one person I haven't heard from, and that's Vic.
Lord help us.
Yo, Vic, where you at? I've been trying to call you, man. Hit me back.
You know him. He's probably somewhere too loud to hear his phone.
I don't know. I think Vic's actually upset with me.
You are now a free agent. Choose 3 teams you are interested in. Make loyalty. If you think you can get a better deal, be careful how hard you push. So my first favorite team is Golden State, second New Orleans, and the team I was playing with, I kind of like the team. Alright. Oh no, I'm not gonna skip this. I want you guys to see this. I'm just gonna pull out my mic piece so you can hear about me talking.
Alright. Hello. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, Cece, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans, and all the people out there who consider themselves an FOF, friend of free. My free agency has been nothing short of amazing. And frankly, it has been a dream come true. But like most dreams, the reality is very different from what I imagined. Though I wouldn't change a thing about this period and the time I spent in the NBA, I can honestly say that nothing has been more gratifying and more difficult than choosing where to play next year. I sought the wise counsel of my loved ones. Nothing puts me at ease more than knowing that regardless of my decision, you guys will be there for me no matter what. Now, there are so many wonderful teams in the league, each filled with stellar talent and all vying to be number one. For me, there's nothing more important than winning and surrounding myself with those who feel just as passionately about the game as I do and have an unrelenting desire to reason above all. I've decided to go to the Golden State Warriors.
Talent they have on that team, they can win a championship this year.
You think so? You know what that means.
I'm gonna get you.
Cha-ching.
I love it.
I know.
Yes, my man. All right. All right, son. Congratulations.
I've been running.
3 letters, M-A-X, baby.
It's Dom we trust, baby.
Dom we trust.
Let me see this contract.
Here you
Let
go.
me see this contract.
Gotta call. I'll be right back. I gotta call finally. Yo, fool, where you been? I've been trying to call you.
Mr. Freak?
Yo, who's this?
This is Officer Vasquez with the 9th Precinct.
Officer Vasquez? What did Vic do now?
Mr. Freak, there's been an accident. Look, we're gonna need you to come down to the following address as soon as possible.
What kind of accident? Put Vic on the phone.
I can't do that, sir.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to talk to Vic.
Look, sir, we need you to calm down as soon as you can.
No. Hey, listen. Put down the phone, and I don't want to hear it get picked up until Victor Van Leer's on the
give
phone.
me the phone.
Put Vic on the phone.
Mr. Freak, Mr. Van Leer was killed in a car accident.
What's going on? Give me the phone.
The car he was driving was registered to you. We were able to identify him from the
Listen
flyers
to
in his
me.
possession.
Freak,
I don't want to talk to you no more.
Freak, give me the phone. Hi, excuse me. Hi, yes. This is Cece. This is Freak's manager. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, yes, look, we're gonna need somebody to come down and identify Mr. Van Leer. Eyewitnesses say that he was involved in a car chase. 2 cars were chasing him, and as the chase escalated, he eventually lost control and crashed. Look, I'm really sorry for your loss.
Hello. Outside of the deceased, was anybody else injured?
Vic died in a car accident.
What?
Yeah, they said he was in a car chase.
No.
Freak, I'm sorry. He died.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry, Freak. Freak, I am so sorry.
Sis, all started here.
Yep, right here in the dome.
Yeah, when I was all about living the dream. Yeah. And knowing to be some nightmares.
As Daddy always says, all that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss my brother Vic, though.
Deep down, he was a good person at heart, but he was never quite right. Something was always off with him, even when we were little growing up.
Yeah, I know, but I loved him anyway. I knew he was trying to take advantage of our friendship, but I didn't care. We were boys, ride or die. You know that.
Ride or die.
Just hope Vic finally found peace and depth that he never found in life.
Well, may he rest in power. When you really sit down and think about it, life is about the length of a blink of an eye. And that's so quick. We spend a third sleeping in bed, a third trying to figure this thing called life out. Yo, by the time we think you got it all figured out, you only got a third of your life left.
Yeah, life's a trip.
Say that again.
Life's a trip.
10 times 10.
Well, honey. Hey, yo, shout out to my man Vic.
Shout out to Vic. Come on, let's bounce.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to wake up the projects like I used to.
Better
remember?
not. You better not. You ain't kids no more.
Cece?
Cece. Hey.
Why are you sneaking up on us?
Man, we thought you two left town yesterday after the funeral.
We decided to stay one more day.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. I wish we had known you would come in. We would have made you something to eat.
Okay.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, chatting.
Yeah, talking about yesterday's service.
Oh, okay.
How you holding up, son?
You know what? I'm okay, Pops. But you know what? We love you two so much. And it's only now that I'm realizing how much you two sacrificed for Cece and myself. Hey, you know, Vic didn't really get to know his father growing up. And we were lucky to grow up in a household with 2 loving parents. And you know what's sad to say? People thought we had a highly unusual home in the project.
Yeah, folks always talk about the negative effects of boys with no father in the home, but it affects girls too. And it's helped me in my relationships with men in my life.
What man?
Anywho, I know that all men are not dogs because I had a great father in the home. You, Daddy?
I was there too. He didn't do it alone now.
Yes, Mama, of course. It goes without saying.
Thank you, daughter. I did what my father did, and his father before that. A man, a real man, will always be involved in his children's lives. I love your mother. We had our ups and downs, but I love her more than life itself. You two are a direct result of that true love.
Yeah, we know that.
Switching subjects.
Yeah.
I know the both of you like I know the back of my hand. You said you were leaving after the service. Why are you here out of the blue?
Yeah, what's up?
Why gotta be all that?
Yeah, we can't stop by and show our love and appreciation for our loving parents. I'm highly offended.
I am appalled.
What's happening?
Yeah, come clean.
Okay. Me and Cece just want to give you a little present.
Yeah, a small token, a small repayment for everything you've done for us.
Yeah, all the sacrifices you've made.
And we want nothing in return but your love. And grandchildren.
But get married first.
Yeah, save your money.
But Daddy, we really just
But Daddy, nothing. You heard your father.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe. But one day is not today.
Nope.
Okay. Well, for real, we do have an actual flight to catch tonight.
For real this
Yes,
time?
for real this time.
Well,
it's good to see you again.
Yes.
Love you
Hey,
too.
y'all call
Safe
us when
flight.
you get there, okay?
We will.
As soon as you land.
Okay, Mama.
All right. Yeah, y'all
Okay,
call
Mama.
us as soon as you get back.
All right, as soon as you land.
All right,
Yes,
promise.
Take care of your brother.
Of course, always.
I got this. Don't trust.
Hey, did you forget something?
No, can you do me a favor and head to the sofa?
The sofa? What's at the sofa?
Just look behind the cushion.
Behind the cushion? Pete, come here.
What do they want now?
What's in the envelope?
Just look inside, Mama.
Pete, you open it. Hey, Frequency, what's this?
Does it look like it opens doors?
Keys to a house?
Uh-huh.
A new home?
Uh-huh.
Son, I done told you and your sister 1,000,000 times. Me and your mother are very comfortable right where we are.
Yes, he's absolutely right.
This is Harlem, USA. Project or no project. This is our apartment. This is the home we made for you to raise you up right in. We're not moving like everybody else.
Let me talk
Tell
to
him
him.
something.
Frequency, we both appreciate it very much. I mean, we're very grateful.
Okay,
honey.
look, there's something else in the envelope.
Pete, he says look inside the envelope.
What?
Well, look inside.
Yeah. Oh, Eddie. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Baby, pack your bags.
We are living the dream. Oh,
thank y'all. Love you.
All right, love you guys.
Love you.
Dear Freak, by the time you read this letter, I'll be long gone. I wrote this letter because it's the only way I think my voice will ever be heard. This piece of yellow paper is the only way I'll ever get any of you to stop, listen, and really get to know me, Victor Van Leer. My childhood was turbulent. But even in the most unsettling times, there was a break in the tide. Father was the rocky water, and my mom's was the gentle surf. Pops did a lot of foolish stuff, but when he wasn't trashed and was actually taking the time to be a father, he'd say, Vic, you got one life, a fragile life. God can take this life whenever he sees fit. So live, and live plentiful. Each day God gives, live it in abundance. My pops was a smart dude, the most dangerous kind, educated and street smart. And this apple didn't fall too far from the tree. My mom's, yo, she was an angel. No matter how heavy the hand, she would do anything for me. And by chance, when I was casted into that darkness, she was the voice I followed back to the light. I was so young, too young. But my decaying flesh carries the scars and memories that won't fade. She's the reason I'm as loving as I was. She taught me to look at others as human beings and not objects. And where there's pain, a simple kiss, hug, or I love you could disperse that rainy day. That's why I'll never understand why. Why she of all people was taken from me. The only one good thing I ever had in my life. And that was my mother. You ever feel lonely? Well, I didn't have any siblings. No one would claim me as their own. It is the first time in my life I question the point of living at all. If it wasn't for your family taking me in, I swear I was going to open my wrist or jump in front of the A train. But I found love. And I found it through my new family. Mr. Pete, man, he was the complete opposite of who my dad was. He was foreign to me. He was a good, honorable man, and to be honest, he intimidated me. I didn't believe I could ever be the man he tried teaching me to be. Miss Martha, damn. Real talk, I was in love with that woman. Frick, if you're reading this right now, I'm sorry. I never met one hottie that came close to her. Mr. Pete is a lucky dude. But unlike my dad, he could recognize the angel in his presence. Aside from my own mom, she's the only other person I truly think understood me. I just wanted to be loved, yo. I just wanted to belong. CC, man, I've seen her make the hardest dudes break at the wrist. I've seen her turn coal into diamonds and then back into coal again, just by doing this intense stare she do. CC is no joke. I love her, though. We used to be close. And again, I'm sorry, freak, but when your sister get all mad and on one, damn, I just... Whew. CC, I love you more than you will ever know. I hope in my time past you can finally forgive me. Yvette is beautiful. A woman about success, work ethic, and never settling for less. Which, that's why I didn't stand a chance. Freak was king, and me, a big, fat zero. She was cool, though. Chill. And when she wasn't being all uptight, that girl was mad funny. I could see why you fell in love with her. She could make any man better. She was exactly what I wanted, and definitely what you needed. Frequency vibrations. My boy, my blood. I'm sorry I couldn't be as great as you. I'm sorry I was your weight and not your pedestal. I wanted to be a lot of things. I thought I was the next prodigy. Then you hit that court, and I knew. It was it. It was you, freak. It was you. I didn't have much of a life, at least not one I could be proud of. I never said this to you, but I wanted to be you. All I wanted was a taste, just a little taste of everything I never had. Can you blame me? Like my dad said, life is short, and I just wanted to live it abundantly. I know it hurts, but your life would be better without me. There's nothing holding you down anymore, freak. I believe in you. And I always look out for you from above, sport. I love you, freak. At least I did something right. At the end, I felt as though I had no place here anymore. I never felt as though I belonged. Maybe my greatness is in the heavens. Or maybe, just maybe, my greatness is you, freak. I just hope you and the fam remember me as I remember my mom. Look at people like human beings, not objects. Because if you wait, it's often too late. So just say you love them now, man. Be the voice they can follow out of darkness. Be to them what my mother was to me. An angel. Your boy, resting in power. Vic.
Salutations, I am Sharonis Jackson, portraying the role of Frequency Vibrations, aka Freak. I am from the Inland Empire, California, Philadelphia born, just showing love to everybody out there. That's an FOF.
Hello world, it's your boy Wade Wilson, aka Vic Van Leer, Basquiat, and FOF, friend of Freak. Hey, I was born in Oakland, raised in Richmond, represent all day. Love y'all.
What's up, world? My name is Michelle Mitchenor. I play Cece. I'm representing Jersey. Shout out to my people on the shore and in the city. I'm now residing in LA, living the dream.
What's up, family? This is Gina Breedlove from Fort Greene, representing the Republic of Brooklyn, New York. I play Miss Martha. I wish you all so much love and peace.
What's up, everybody? My name is Arthur Richardson. I play Mr. Pete. I'm a GI soldier. That's Gary, Indiana, for those that don't know. And remember, it's not just a game.
What's up, y'all? My name is Anya Engel Adams, aka Yvette Ming Ching, and I'm originally from upstate New York by way of South Florida, representing for all the independent ladies. And just let them know we got our own, boo. Mwah.
Al Palagonia, born in Brooklyn, New York, raised in Queens, New York, reprising the role of super sports agent Dom Pagnotti. That's right, the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1, the best. You see this watch? That's diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. That's like speed and power, and that's what I have. I'm the best, and I will represent you. Freaking and vibing, freaking and vibing, freaking and vibing. Go 2K16, yeah, boy!
Yo, hear me clearly and hear me good. I am Paul Garangelli from Petaluma, California, also known as P-Town, home of the Butter and Egg Parade and Mocap Madness, and I play the team owner.
Hello, my name is Spike Lee. I hope you enjoyed our NBA 2K16 feature film, Living the Dream. Dolly, a little faster, a little faster. You know I'm on the dolly. This is my signature shot. We had a great, great time doing this. And as I said before, I've never done this before. It was a very, 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 very great learning experience for me. Worked with a great group of people in front of and behind the camera. And you know what? I want you to see everybody worked on this film. So crew, come on in. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing. Cut.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes in live practices? Do you want to earn fame and extra money by partnering with global brands? Or would you rather establish personal connections with some of the game's most influential personalities, which bring with them a variety of rewards? The choice is yours.
So if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.